Hey guys, this is Darren with Everyman Tech, your one-stop shop for high-quality tech reviews and tech how-to videos. And today, we're going to be talking about the Titan Power Plus Lightning cable that I picked up. And it's a pretty good cable, so without further ado, let's get to it. Now, I know some of you guys have seen my posts on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, where I pretty much put up a whole picture displaying a bunch of high-tech multimedia cables across all platforms. And pretty much these cables I put up because this is something cables that everybody should know. And just as a reminder, and for those who are new to the scene of electronics and tech, these are definitely cables that you definitely need to know so you can connect your different devices, whether it's a camera, computer, TV, home theater, DVD player, you name it, those cables cover it all. And today, the product I'm about to display is no different. And without further ado, the Titan Smart Cable by the company Titan Power Plus. Now, just some quick background information. They are a small company who just trying to break into the scene of the United States market, and they're actually based out of the UK. Now, they have a lot of great products, a lot of good products and stuff like that, but they really are trying to push the scene with their multimedia power cables for USB-C, Lightning, and your micro USB. So yeah, that's just a quick little information, but we'll talk more about the design and we'll talk more about the other cables and what they support later. And for the beginning, we're going to talk about the price. The prices vary, but the prices start as low as under $9, and of course the price was going to go in relation to the size of the cables. Now, the cables come in 4 lengths. Those lengths are 1.5 feet, 4 feet, 6 feet, and 10 feet. And I also have the conversion breakdown and meters listed in the description of this video. Now, these cables also are terrific, and the fact that they also, before I regard into the price, you actually have a lot of different price breakdown. You have the discounts that they are offering. Like for instance, if you sign up for their email subscription, you can get a 10% off discount on their cables. And depending on how many you buy, if you buy 1, 2, or 3, they also have bundle discounts as well to go along with that. But I'll have all of that listed in the description, so that way, and this link to their site, so you can definitely take a look. As this video is not sponsored by Titan Power Plus in any way, shape, or form. Now we have to get the price out the way. Now we're just going to get into more of the details and the options that you have in buying their cable. When you open up this bag, the bag is pretty much easy. It's like vacuum sealed, like a sandwich bag or any other freezer bag that you get. You have the zip, it has the zip locks and ties, and not the zip lock side, but the vacuum sealed wrapping, and which is pretty much easy to open. You take it, when you get out this thing, you just pull it apart, and bam, the bag opens up. Nothing too hard there. And then when you open the bag up, you also get the cable, and the cable is pretty good quality. For the price, you would be a little skeptical of, maybe getting something, ordering anything is going to be really cheap, but it's actually made with pretty good quality. As you'll notice when you pick it up, it has a nice good weight to it. And for this one, I have mine. What I purchased was actually the 10 feet. I purchased the 10 feet because, again, like I was telling you about the bundle deals, you also do pretty much the ones you get. You order 1 or 2, you actually get a good discount off of it. Again, but I'll have those linked down below, so you can definitely take a look and take advantage of those offers. But I got the 10 feet because of my vehicle location in the van. I actually have my cable spread out a little further apart, so that way my kids can charge it and they'll be able to pull the cord. They can charge their phones, tablets, what have you, and have that good ample cord storage without having to actually have it frayed or putting strain on the charger or the cable itself and on the port in the device, because I don't know if you don't know, but if you know you have those cords and you're pulling on your device and it's pulling that string, you can also damage the port inside your device, so you don't want that. So definitely want to make sure that you're ordering the right length of cable to suit your situation, so that way you will avoid all those costly damages to your device, the cable or the charger port in your vehicle, or your regular standalone charger, or your plug in the house, whatever. So just definitely make sure you want to keep that in mind. So when you get the thing, we get the cable out. The cable is pretty much a good cable, strong, tough, may have a braided nylon material, and you'll notice too that it has a plastic storage wrap cord holder, which is great for cable management and also for storing. So that way you don't have to worry about trying to tie it. The tie it around, the tie around method, where you tie it into a little bow and potentially you don't want to damage your cable, or you don't want to tie a knot into it by mistake. But it does come with a nice convenient tie wrap, which is made out of rubber, and it has like the grip, just like the ones you see on like swimming goggles, where you have the notches in it to keep it still. Same thing applies here. You just pull it to the lengths that you want, or to how tight you want it, and it'll actually lock in place with the little plastic ridges right here that you see below. Now, again, one that I have is actually the Lightning cable for Apple, and this one's pretty good. Now, the main thing, like I said, is braided nylon, so it's definitely strong. And I actually tested the strengths by actually running over it with my car. So you actually take a look at that, and when I pulled it out, you couldn't even tell the difference. This thing was amazing. And you pull on it, you can yank on it, and unlike a lot of the other generic cables that you might get from your packaging out the box of your device, or just some other ones on the market, like with the braided nylon, you can actually bend it, twist it, pull it, and you'll actually be able to have that security of knowing the fact that you have a pretty good cable, and no matter how you crimp it or how you twist it, you don't have to worry about it getting frayed or damaged, just like a lot of your other generic cables that you get out of the device boxes, which can cause you a big headache, especially when you keep them over for a long period of time, and depending where you have it, you'll have those frayed marks where the coating gets damaged and the cord is just no good, and you have to keep replacing them. This braided nylon material actually takes care of that, so that's definitely something you want to consider if you decide on whether to purchase this or not. And another good feature about it too is that they pride themselves on is their 90-degree angle, which you can see here. Now, what makes that 90-degree angle terrific? Well, for a lot of reasons. When your cables get damaged, especially for over a long period of time or long period of use, the main things that get damaged is the head of the cable itself, the part that connects to the device. Now, why do you want a 90-degree versus just a regular straight 180-degree vertical connection? For a lot of reasons. Now, let's say if the cord is for some reason too short, or it gets held up on something, and you or your kid or somebody is actually pulling on a device, over time you can actually damage that wire in the connection and the grommet of the cable itself, which is the part you see here. And over time, that's where most of your frayed cables start to appear from the head. And once that happens, and you pull it on it and it bends wrong, then that friction or that strain on the cable will eat into it over time, causing the cable to be unusable. And then you have to again purchase another cable or find one. And it's always when you need it the most that the cable is going to be broken. You can't find it, or you can't find one in the store. You have to wait to order one, Amazon, whatever. Even with Prime, you still have to wait, and that's just a hassle that, depending, what your situation is, you don't want to deal with. So the 90-degree cable, the 90-degree angle actually takes the place of that and actually reduces the strain. Cable also supports fast charging, and with a lot of chargers now, they all support smart charge or fast charging, where you can get a full charge up in 5 minutes on a lot of your devices, depending. what your device is. This also supports that. And you know, when you go buy generic cables from maybe, you know, convenience stores, or you just have to get that cheap knockoff somewhere, and you know what I'm talking about, those can cause, you know, those are known to cause issues in your battery of your device and or on the charger itself, and you know, cause overheating, battery problems in your phones, cameras, whatever you got them charged to. It pretty much seems to wreak havoc on your battery. But this cable actually supports the IC chip, and the cable itself actually supports all your devices, old or new, so you can rest assured that it will definitely not damage the battery, and it will also supply the same power and wattage to your device needed as the OEM or the manufactured cable that's been provided to you by when you first bought your device. So you definitely got that going for you. And also, you definitely, again, besides of the smart charging, fast charging, you also get fast data transfer of 480 megabytes per second data transfer. So that means if you're using this device to connect stuff to your computer, or trying to download stuff to your phone from your computer, or from your phone to your computer, and you will have an ample amount of speeds where you can transfer a lot of data at a fast rate of speed, and this cable actually supports that. So that's pretty good. And those features are available on the Lightning cable that you see here, on the USB-C cable, as well as the micro USB cables for your older, newer devices, cameras, what have you. So you definitely got that. And again, now we're going to talk more about the 90-degree head. The 90-degree head is awesome, not just from the fact that it increases longevity of your cord and reduces strain and stress on the device and on the cord itself, but it also allows you to connect your device either way. So you can have the 90-degree facing left, facing right, vertical, down, doesn't matter. There's no one way that you have to connect the cable to your device. And again, that's not just on this device, that's on the USB-C cable as well as a micro USB, in addition to the light. One main feature, and it's not a pretty hard cable to figure out. It's actually pretty good. Now, for one feature that I also love, which is amazing, is the fact that this cable has the LED light at the end of it that is green, and when you plug it up, it actually illuminates. So when you're in, like, again, I have mine in a car, or you might even have it in the house, and all the lights are out, or you have it by your bed, and you're trying to find the charger for your phone, and you know how some of those chargers don't have lights, and the lights are out, and you're not trying to hit the light, you're trying to find your charger before your stuff dies, and you can't find it because it's tucked underneath the bed or under a pillow or somewhere, you know, you can't see it. You have to get up, turn the light on, and you're like, oh, it's right there the whole time. Well, yeah, you don't have to worry about that with this cable because it actually has a light on it. So once you have it plugged in to a good power source, and a lot of lights are out, you'll easily be able to find this cable anywhere. And in my van, it's been amazing for the fact that I can find this cable under a pile of stuff, toys, clothes, whatever, you know, the van, anything can be in there. And you can find all types of stuff, and like a lot of stuff you just can't find it, or it might be on your feet, or my favorite place, in between the seats. For some reason, my cables always end up between the seats, and it's so hard to find. You have to take the cable, fish it out, and try to find it. But yeah, when we're at nighttime driving, if I need to find this cable, that LED light illuminates really bright, and it makes things easy to find this cable. So yeah, so definitely a plus. Definitely you will love that LED light feature on a 90-degree head, or the cable that you choose from them. You'll definitely love that. Now, just for the pros, definitely my pros for this device would definitely have to be the 90-degree head charging head on the cable, because out of all the cables that I've ever had one was the 90-degree head, and I didn't realize how useful it was until I purchased this one. And all the situations where stuff was getting, cramped spaces, or the kids bended, or just all other craziness you can do, stuff that can happen with your cable. The 90-degree head is definitely a positive. Another positive too is definitely the braided nylon cable, the strength of it, and the fact that you can bend, crimp, and twist it so you have that extra added security and you know, confidence in the cable that no matter where it's located or where you have it, you don't have to worry about it bending it the wrong way or pulling it on something and it breaks, or the plastic coating around the wire gets frayed, or of course the charging head itself doesn't get damaged. So that's definitely a plus. And for another plus, I would definitely have to say would be the cable management with the rubber wrapping around it, so you can definitely cable manage better, or you can definitely wrap the cable in a way where you won't have to worry about tying a knot into it to store it. That definitely helps out a lot. Yep, and this is pretty much a simple cable. Definitely would have to say that my only con that I have about it is the color choices. I would definitely like to see something, maybe they have like a white or a gray or a blue, you know, just like some of how the other manufacturers have cables of different colors so you can choose from. Especially for those who want to keep everything matchy, or you know, just want to have a, you know, different color scheme, just different accessories. You know, they want to jazz it up a little bit, but just because it has all black and black only, that might turn away some people. And I just wish they had more color options. So that would be my only recommendation, would be for them to have better color options. So Titan Power Plus, if you're listening, definitely offer some different color options so people can have that choosing, and they can choose which ones they want. Do I recommend or not recommend this cable? After all that's said and done, I would definitely recommend it, especially for the pricing. A lot of other cables on the market can be kind of steep and expensive, but you don't have to have that worry with this one, as the prices vary. So you have a definitely good range of where you want, if you want to spend more than cable or you want to spend less. And you know, you definitely, with the bundle deals and other deals that they offer, it's definitely be a good buy. So I definitely recommend this cable for anyone looking for a good simple cable to use and something that's going to definitely last them a good while. Definitely recommend it. My question to you guys is, what do you think about the cable, or which cable do you think you're going to go purchase if you was going to purchase it? I'll definitely like to know. So, you know, hope this review definitely helps and definitely help you along with the process, and maybe you say, hey, I'm gonna try this out. And again, definitely take advantage of those bundle deals that they have. So again, there was Everyman Tech. Have a great day. Bye.